Did get some Donruss football back in there for you. That's true. It was at the end of both boxes, wasn't it? Lynch and a Newton. Any clue what that Newton goes for on eBay? Short print. The one up there's only at $20. $33 it sold for. Woo! This stuff doesn't pull very much, does it? That's odd. What's going on, Eric? Yeah, it is a nice, clean-looking card. That Lynch is real nice. I like that one. Yeah, that's true. Still, you think... I don't know. I guess it is sticker auto on a Donruss, even if it is numbered to 20. Not a bad card, though. Yeah, you got a couple nice ones. Mets are putting a hurting on the Reds tonight. Holy cow, Shane's Astros are going to lose again. My goodness. Dodgers are getting crushed. I'm surprised you pulled those two nice ones out of that Donruss. Maybe we've got a nice case. Frank's grabbing 3 Donruss. Let's see what he can get. There you go, Frank. 3 Donruss. Good luck. Frank, are you in that Topps football? Got Carr, Bradford, Castle, Favre, Arakpo, Hayden, Breeze, Elite Series. Mike Evans, Elite. Hopkins, Benjamin. Shorts, Olsen, Johnson, Scherf, Grayson, the rookies, 297 of 999. And Brett Hundley. Jennings, Lacey, Jennings, Gore, Beasley, Sayers, Tom Brady, Classics. Nice one, Champ Bailey, Throwback Threads. You got some dirt on there. That one is not numbered. Nice hit, Frank. Thank you. You don't like the tops?
Wilson thought that was strike three. He had a long look in and toward the home plate umpire.
UD Black sitting at 5 spots.
Little chopper slowly toward the right side, and it's followed by Miggy. He'll have no play.
Immaculate at 9 teams. Both triple threads at 14. Like I mentioned earlier, we got a bunch of fresh stuff up there. Diamond Kings, Elite, High Tech, some Supreme. Our Tier 1 is down to 18.
As the fourth air of the season,
We've got 15 left in Museum Football. I want to break some of that museum. Love that stuff. Donruss 200 from last night's eBay auction, sitting at 14 teams. Those ones are on discount. And we got 3 teams left in the Topps Jumbo.
here's Dozier. And there's strike one.
Packs are open.
Last season, the Tigers had 7 games of 3 or more errors. This is their first one this year. Yeah, it kind of backs up what we were talking about the last half inning, how much better overall their defense has been this year. And they came in ranked second in defense in the American League, at least with the fielding percentage.
Ooh, Dodgers are Astros are not looking good.
Most of the time. Dave Clark handles the outfielders.
Yankees look like they might lose.
And Dozier tried to get out of the way, he couldn't do it. His bat hit the baseball 0-2. Matt Martin also works a lot with the infielders. Matt Martin wears a lot of hats down there, doesn't he? Well, he's the guy looking at all the replays. He's worked a lot with Nick Castellanos at third base. There's Dave Clark. As a matter of fact, Castellanos went to go visit Matt Martin in the offseason.
Who is this Rich Hill about to shut out the Orioles?
Together working on
Throw a one-hitter.
getting better at third base.
What is up with that?
Tigers in that series against the White Sox dropped out of first place in the average column. Kansas City now has the best team.
The 2 worst offenses in the majors this year have put up 22 runs tonight.
Low, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Braves and the Marlins are slugging it out 12-10.
To see if you can get Dozier.
And it's like the 8th inning.
And more importantly, Hicks on first base is probably anticipating a breaking ball and might try to get a good jump off first to steal the bag. But an elevated fastball would give
Donruss inching closer. Tops Jumbo down to 2 teams. 11 left in Donruss. Immaculate Baseball sitting at 9 teams. Remember, everything is 25% off 3 or more teams in all the breaks.
Got that streak on the line right now in 43 straight games that he's reached base, which is a Twins record. Only the second hit of the ball game for Minnesota. That infield single by Dozier. Tigers tonight about hit the Twins.
I just want to see the Tigers pull off another win. They need some momentum to end the season.
Deficit in this one.
They're doing well lately. 1 more games late than I've ever seen them.
And Mauer takes a strike 0-1. Batting average down this year for Joe Mauer. But he's still getting it done with runners in scoring position. Only Donaldson
I don't know what I'm going to do with myself this fall. I'm used to watching Tigers baseball
than Joe Mauer this season.
for at least a couple weeks.
Get into that 21st double play.
I know, Eric. They were moving along quickly.
He is not in time. Almost. Broken bat, soft liner to the shortstop and quickly back to the bag.
That Immaculate's been sitting at 9 spots. 9 teams left since Wednesday. Triple Threads, I think, each had a team or 2 picked up, but yeah, with how nice the product is, I'm surprised too.
Sano is 0 for 2. He has a walk and a run scored. Pop-up strikeout his other 2 at-bats. Low ball 1. Every single plate appearance that Sano has had here tonight, he's had himself in a real friendly count. Either 1-0, 2-0. A couple of his at-bats today, 3-0. Checked it, strike called. 1 ball, 1 strike on Sano. Voted the 11th best prospect in all of baseball coming into this season.
Unbelievable.
Leagues, 105 of them to be exact. And,
Ooh, Cincinnati's making a comeback.
Alcer right back to the mound, knocked down by Wilson. He has time and he throws him out. Nice job by Alex Wilson. No, he didn't panic, did he? Not at all. And the Twins grant 2.
Frank, going back to the Gypsy Queen. Pack 9. And 14 Strata pack 9. There you go, Frank. 9 and 14 Strata. 9 and 15 Gypsy Queen. Good luck. Mini box is still up for grabs in that Gypsy. Got Foster, Palomalu, Vereen, Tuitt, Bortles, and Grice. Ramirez, Frazier, Walker, Lynn, Beltran, McCutcheon, Mini, Posey, Rosario, Musina, and Perez. It's a high number. Posey. Thanks, Frank.
As a member of the Charter team, you'll represent a growing Fortune 500 organization and one of the nation's largest providers of advanced video, high-speed internet, and telephone services with top-quality products like HBO Go and more.
Not that much. I know it has gone up, but
Employees competitive salary, growth opportunities, comprehensive benefits, and more. If you want to play an important role in your company and make an impact,
yeah, I don't know what that.
4-4 ball game tonight as we go to the bottom of the 8th here at Comerica Park. You can follow the Tigers wherever you are with MLB.
What in the world? I don't know what he was doing there.
At any moment with in-game highlights,
That's not right, Eric.
StatCast, and more at MLB.com.
That is definitely not right.
Here come the Tigers now. Castellanos lays it off. Press one down the left field line. It's going to get down and go to the wall. It'll be a double for Castellanos. And Nick will slide in with a leadoff two-base hit here in the 8th. Pitch runner for Castellanos.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Romine, who normally comes in to play for him defensively, is out of the game. Machado has come into the game. Looks like Nick's going to stay in.
Yeah, it usually is a 2-spot, and I don't know why he's got it 1 spot.
And 2 doubles in the game. And McCann's got a job to do. He's got Castellanos over to third base, which means the bunt's in order. Or he can simply swing the bat and try to drive it.
Still, even I don't know. I'm gonna have to get a hold of him. Yeah, it says 1 spot, and that's what he's got up there.
Ground out singles.
I gotta. I'll have to get a hold of him. He is not going to be around tonight, so I won't be able to get it fixed, but I don't know what he's got going, what his thinking was.
11 hits.
I have no clue.
McCann takes it inside. It gets away
Huh.
from Suzuki. 2-0.
Yeah, no, it's
A couple of feet in front.
it can't be right.
They might think about getting the bunt down.
I know Museum Baseball's up to like,
Fastball thrown by
I don't know, it jumped a lot.
Find the bunt from McCann.
And nobody has it anymore. It's hard to find. Immaculate Baseball's hard to find right now, too.
Tigers 7 singles. McCann was not a fan of that last goal.
Luckily, we bought plenty.
Two batting behind you. You got Machado.
No, it is really high. It's not right.
So Brad must
It's not even close to right. But yeah, I don't know what his thinking is there.
He's gone to 3-1.
So I'll have to get that figured out with him.
Came out in the 7th, gave up a walk, a 2-run double before striking out Martinez.
Jeez.
There's Dixon Machado on deck.
Five spots in UD Black. 9 in Immaculate. 14 in Triple Threads, both boxes. Our Topps Jumbo box down to just 2 teams. Chiefs and Niners. Couple decent teams left. Museum Football at 15. And Donruss 200 sitting at 11.
And he got him on strikes. McCann, man, he's just upset right now. He was on his way to first base. That one certainly looked better than the other one he was beefing about. Well, most of the pitches that Perkins has thrown since coming into the game have been fastballs. We threw a breaking ball at 82 at the top of the strike zone, and he froze James McCann. He can only watch it go by.
Yeah, I don't know if he meant for a full box. I don't know if he thought a mini box. I don't know if he thought 2 mini boxes. I don't know. Usually it's a 2 spot in 1 mini box. But the way he's got that priced I don't know what he was thinking.
Got him. Strike three. Machado come looking as Perkins has come back with a pair of strikeouts. And the runner still remains at second base. Will be Rajay Davis now, who put together that epic 14-pitch at bat in the seventh. And you can talk all you want about the double by Kinsler and the two-run double by Martinez, but that at bat had to tire Casey Fien out. Came through 28 pitches in that inning before leaving. And
I know, it's crazy.
Rajay Davis, so you are
It's quiet.
dead on at the fact that he did tire Fien out to the point of Victor Martinez finally coming to the plate and getting that big knock.
It's real quiet.
There's more action now. Neftali Feliz warming up. Actually, it was Kinsler that got the big knock against Casey Fien. Rajay swings and misses. 1-1.
There's something big going on somewhere this weekend.
By Perkins, which is exactly what he
Is it a big weekend to go away?
He goes to more breaking balls, more changeups, and he has gotten 2 strikeouts as a result of that.
Who knows?
The leadoff double still standing there with 2 outs. Down the right field line, Mauer giving chase, sliding but can't get there. She slides into the tarp. 1-2 on Rajay Davis. Anthony goes on deck.
Eric, daily fantasy baseball is rough lately. Oh my goodness. Today was especially brutal.
Holding the runner at second. Tigers have had 3 doubles in the last 2 innings. And Castellanos getting an aggressive lead at second base, which is exactly what he needs to do. And we've already told you how well their outfielders throw. And he banged that one off his foot.
I was liking the nights where we were breaking till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. It's been before midnight. Last month or so.
The 14 to Rajay Davis thrown by Fien. The result was an out to left field, but he tired him out, and the other guys made him pay. Ghost walked. Big double by Ian Kinsler. That one fouled away. 2-2. The count stays on Davis.
You been doing well in fantasy? Or on breaks?
For 3. He has seen 6 more pitches in this at bat. 29 in his 4 at bats tonight. 3-2 now. If you're Rajay, you can't look for a breaking ball here. But more than likely, the pitch that's going to be thrown by Perkins is going to be something off speed. Fly ball right field, hit pretty good. Hunter going back to the wall. Rajay has hit it out. It's gone. He hit it out to right field. Rajay Davis, a 2-run shot the other way off Perkins, and the Tigers have a lead. Oh, what a day for Rajay.
No kidding, Eric. Just do a late game, or was it one of the all-day ones? Or the full slate ones? That's pretty good. I was doing all right for a little while there, and this week has gone back downhill again. Tonight was especially bad. How do you pick a pitcher when everybody gets blown up? What's going on, Jeremy?
What a homestand he has had. He had the walk-off triple the other night, and now a 2-run shot to give the Tigers the
Nice. I've had some scores around 180 the last couple of weeks, but it's on the full slates, and there's thousands of people, and they're all hitting 200 because they're entering 40, 50, 60, 100 lineups.
At no extra charge. Now that's our kind of conference. Meyer, proud sponsor of the Big Ten and more.
What are you doing?
Psyching myself up to shave.
Oh, how long have you had that thing? You should change it.
Sure, I'll just
See if I can sneak one in real quick.
maybe they did. You know how much papers cost. It is moving. Don't let it open.
There's nothing left. There's nothing open. What the heck? Well, that's dumb. Gotcha. I do a lot better on the short slates where there's fewer games. It's easier. I don't know how everybody doesn't do better, but
Well, the Tigers have taken the lead 6-4, their first lead of the night, thanks to Rajay Davis, who goes the other way for just the second time, and we're talking career, folks. I couldn't ever remember him hitting a home run to right field, but we were being told that he's already homered once this year, the opposite way. That would be number 2 against their closer, former closer, Glenn Perkins. So Perkins stopping up and down the mound, got a couple of strikeouts, thought he was going to pitch out of the jam, and Davis had other thoughts. I knew he was going to throw Davis a breaking ball, but he
no, there's not one contest open for the late slate tonight. Nothing up there. Triple threads are both sitting at 14 teams left. And yes, there is more Supreme up. Ah, that would be why.
Minnesota Twins scored 4 runs in the top half of the 5th.
I've got some Friday night college football going, so I've still got a shot in that. Pretty good shot. Except Boise State started the wrong quarterback. I guessed wrong.
Here's a 2-1 pitch. In there, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Soft line drive to left, base hit. A 2-out knock for Anthony Ghost.
I just need the Tigers to keep piling on some runs, and I might be all right tonight. Felt like stacking the Tigers. So I did, but I can't pick a pitcher to save my life. Not tonight, anyways.
Boy, Kinsler had a big knock, an RBI double in the 7th. He's not going to face Kotz. They're going to go back to the bullpen. So Kotz will face one hitter, give up the single. We have another pitching change. We'll be back.
Steel, a brand built on power. And the Americans who use it, build it, and sell it. Right now, Steel backpack blowers start at just $279.95. Plus for a
Well, their Boise State starter got injured last game, and they weren't announcing who was starting. They said they were going to do a split system, and I figured the sophomore would start. Nope. They switched it up right beforehand, and I didn't have a chance to switch it. So the freshman started, and he's putting up a pretty good game, which is going to end up screwing me.
and lots of jalapenos. Because you know, I can handle the heat.
The Volkswagen Passat limited edition. Dollar for dollar. It's an amazing.
I'm usually pretty good at picking pitching. I skipped Zimmerman tonight. I skipped Fernandez tonight.
Heated front seats and more.
I had Sonny Gray, Carlos Martinez. Thought about going with that Rich Hill, but I didn't trust it against that Orioles lineup. Thought it was too risky. And I say Matt Boyd. Carlos Martinez. Carlos Martinez left after 2 batters. He's injured. Gray hasn't pitched yet, so we'll see how he does. Boyd had a decent game. Handful of strikeouts, only 2 earned runs. And Rich Hill, of course, pitched a complete game shutout. With 10 strikeouts. Scored 50 points. One through 10, Frank. Give me a number. 1 through 10. Ooh, Astros are coming back. Where's Shane at?
That's one thing we really have not seen a lot of this year, Mario, pitch outs. I think pitchers are doing such a better job these days with slide sets and giving their catchers an opportunity to throw that so many managers just aren't pitching out all that often. I never really considered that until you brought it up, and you're right. We see very few pitch outs. You see teams like the Angels where Socha really controls the running game, and he pitches out quite a bit, but we haven't seen a lot of it. Kinsler looks at a ball high, 1-0. It's one of the things they really work on in spring training these days with the pitchers in their side sessions and working on holding runners, keeping runners close. Runner goes. Here comes Suzuki's throw.
I pick. You said 4. I'm going to do this one. Right or left, Frank? Right or left?
This year against Kurt Suzuki
4 was yours. That's the right. This is the one I picked. Right or left?
on Dozier. We almost got the sweep tag, and that's what the Twins are looking at.
There we go. See, way better at this college football.
They're saying he got him on his heel. I think he missed him. They'll look at it. And if you're Paul Molitor, you might as well. Call the field is safe. This play's under review. Yeah.
Oh. What is it, Frank? Left it is. Last chance. Good luck. AJ Green, Giancarlo Stanton. Thanks, Frank. Let's switch this up a little bit.
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. This replay this year, I have no idea what's going to be changed or called or overturned. There's been so many that you thought
Oh, you're a lefty?
they just don't.
Crazy thing about these football games, the college football tonight,
They're showing up on
is Stanford, you can't pick one running back. because they have one dude do all the running, McCaffrey, and then the other guy they give to in the red zone, and he scores the touchdowns. One guy had like 140 yards rushing last week. The other guy had like 40 and 3 touchdowns. Like right now, Stanford already scored. McCaffrey has 40 yards rushing. Wright has 1 yard and 1 rushing touchdown. That's so screwed up.
Take the stolen base away. Goes caught stealing.
Frank's got a pack of Prestige, number 19. I haven't opened Prestige in a while. That's a good pack. He's got a couple of those base tonight I haven't seen before. Here you go, Frank. Pack 19. Good luck.
This is the game we like to call follow the leader. With best fuel economy, best torque,
Got Newton, Luck, Green,
and with more people driving Ram trucks than
Ray Graham, extra points rookie.
get a great deal on the
Not numbered.
Ram truck.
EJ Manuel, Powell, Cook, and Gronk. Thanks, Frank. What'd you get? What'd you get, Jay? The High Tech and Diamond Kings.
Go from downtown Plymouth to downright pampered. In less than 30
Got 9 teams left in Immaculate. Tier 1 at 18. We got High Tech up there. That's a pretty cheat break. We can quickly fill that one. That's at 17. Elite is up there. Diamond Kings is up there. Both boxes of triple thread sitting at 14 teams. Museum Football at 15. Donruss Football from last night's eBay auctions. That's at 11 teams. Would love to get that one filled up for 10:30. Get that one broke first.
Earlier in the game, we have selected the Data Strong fan photo of the game. Tweet your strongest fan photo to hashtag Detroit Data Strong Fan for a chance to have it featured in an upcoming broadcast brought to you by T-Mobile.
And our Topps football jumbo break has just 2 teams left.
And the new pitcher is Neftali Feliz. And Feliz 8 for 14 in save opportunities this year between the 2 teams he's pitched with. The other one being the Texas Rangers. He will face Trevor Plouffe to get things going here. 6 runs, 13 hits for the Tigers, 4 runs, 2 hits for the Minnesota Twins. Imperative for Feliz to keep Trevor Plouffe off the base paths. He retired this first batter of the inning. Plouffe and then Hunter and then Rosario, the 5, 6, and 7 hitters in the lineup. Feliz still has the power arm. Fastball gets up to 97, 98. He's got a nice slider when he gets to the proper arm slot. 1 and 2. Here's a slider. He didn't bury this one at the bottom of the strike zone, but it was enough to disrupt the timing of Trevor Plouffe. That's not his best breaking ball. But Plouffe is such a
Yeah, good old Bolsinger. You never start a pitcher in Coors Field. That's about the dumbest thing you can do.
There's Torrey Hunter waiting on.
There we go. Donruss football down to 7 teams. Big discounts if you grab 3 or more in any break. 25% off.
Now they 1-2.
5 spots left in UD Black.
Field's going to be playable though. Anthony Ghost is there and 1 out. Checking now with Matt Shepard of the previous This all coming up. There's a drive into right field, sinking and caught by J.D. Martinez. J.D. had it played perfectly. Here's the upcoming matchup presented by Gordon Shea.
I'm kind of interested or excited for this baseball season to be over.
It'll be Duffy and Simon.
Obviously, being a Tigers fan, there's not much to root for, but I want to see what's going to happen. We're going to get a new manager. I would assume we are. What are they going to do about pitching? I think we've got a pretty good lineup. I just think the manager needs to control a little better. Cabrera obviously had a down year. That doesn't help. Everybody seems to hit and they can put up runs. It's just the pitching is terrible. The bullpen mainly. Seems like some of these younger guys are starting to do better. Norris, Boyd, Verlander seems to be back. Nice if he can have an off season where he's not recovering. Simon, I don't know how I feel about him. Hopefully Sanchez can come back and have a good year, not be injured for once. I think we need a couple more bench players too. And it would be awesome if the new Tigers GM would fire his son. I don't want to see Alex Avila in a Tigers uniform ever again. He sucks.
Should Rosario reach? Looks like Vargas has moved to Yon Dexter. Big Poppy Jr. Yeah. Low and away, 1-2. High, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Feliz taking over the closer's role when Bruce Rondon was sent home a couple of days ago.
There's a few
Experience with that in his days.
few breaks close.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the Tigers will record a comeback win tonight.
Outstanding ball game played by the Tigers, especially late in this game where Minnesota took that 4-run lead.
Down 4-0. The Tigers come back with 6 unanswered. They had 13 hits tonight, and they will walk off with a victory over the Minnesota Twins. Rajay, the big 2-run homer to win it. We'll be back with much more from Comerica.
They restocked the minors quite a bit with the trade deadline. Getting rid of some of the guys they did. Cespedes, Price, Soria. They picked through a couple good minor league systems in the Pirates, Mets, and Blue Jays. So they definitely built it back up a little bit. There's still a lot of kids in the minors, but I don't think we need pitching. we need some stinking pitching, and I don't know if you're going to be able to find bullpen arms in the minor leagues, you know? You almost need them to be somewhat established and know what you're getting. Although bullpen arms can change year to year. They've got some decent talent in there. I don't know if it was just mismanaged. I think they need a new pitching coach for sure. But I'm going to go grab some water, guys. Be right back. We can get to breaking, hopefully. Remember, 3 or more teams in any break can get you 25% off.
Cash flow is the lifeblood of our business. When money's going out faster than it's coming in, it creates a domino effect. We need cash management tools to help us reduce the lag time between payables and receivables. I expect my bank to help us maximize our cash flow, streamline payments and collection processes. I expect our bank to work harder, to help us make our money work smarter.
Tigers baseball on Fox Sports Detroit is brought to you by Comerica Bank. Raise your expectations of what a bank can be when it's time. Come to Comerica. Your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers. Visit ChevyDetroit.com. See why Chevy drives the Motor City. And by Wallside Windows. We can do that. We are the factory. Tigers a comeback win tonight. They defeat the Twins by a score of 6-4. They'll be back.
The clock is ticking on Toyota's last chance clearance event. Don't miss out on final closeout savings. The Toyotas are going fast. Don't miss Toyota's biggest cash savings of the year. Get $1,000 clearance cash back on Sienna, $2,000 on Venza, $2,250 on Prius Liftback, or $2,500 on Prius V. Hurry, Toyota's last chance clearance ends October 5th. Toyota, let's go places.
So how did you get this gold PS4?
The Martian, PG-13, October 2nd.
Hey look, it's me, Colonel Sanders, on a giant chicken. Hey look, it's a giant KFC $5 fillet. 2 pieces of original recipe chicken, mashed potatoes and gravy, a biscuit, a cookie, and a drink. Yee-haw! It's Bender.
Enjoy West Michigan in a new Jeep from Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Driving can be fun in a new Jeep Cherokee. Stop in soon during our Jeep Celebration event. You'll have fun and save a lot of money.
With $75 million paid out a week, consider FanDuel a smart business decision. Choose it.
Jump cuts right there to the side, then he gets back up north and south. That was an excellent. Solomon Thomas was the man in the backfield. On first down, this is caught by Morgan. First down. And a little rhythm into this passing game for the freshman. That's exactly what they needed. They needed that turnover. I talked earlier about being opportunistic. Well, part of that is capitalizing on mistakes. And when Stanford makes them, Oregon State's going to need to put points on the board. This is a must touchdown drive for Oregon State.
There, we're watching football.
Just some great blocking on the outside, including Storm Bars Woods, who came from his running back spot and got all the way out to block the outside linebacker. That was an excellent block, unselfish play there from Bars Woods to open up the hole for Bolton.
2nd and 1. Think they may take a shot for this down and distance?
That Newton's not as nice as I thought, but
Bars Woods burrows inside the 15. It's another first down for Oregon State. And with a veteran quarterback, yes, because then they can manage you out if you're in a
see if
young quarterback. The first down is more important than taking the shot, and the rhythm is more important than taking
we can find a Lynch.
Solomon Thomas is in there. They lost Harrison Phillips, a nose tackle injury a couple of weeks ago. They're not particularly deep.
$85.
They need
What it's up there for.
Aziz Shatu and
It ain't bad.
to stay healthy because they're not particularly deep at
Selling for about 45. You got another gold pack? The top jumbo is full.
love that story when Gary Anderson
So we can get started with that one at least. Donruss football sitting at 7 teams.